What's up, everybody? Give me a moment. You can send it to Trish. All right. Let me plug this in. All right, family. So I just want to know, can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, let me know. I would appreciate it. Put this like this. Yeah, so Keisha! Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, God. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Yeah, you hear quiet? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Quiet in the building. Quiet in the building. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Yeah, I need to... Oh, you just blocked me on. Yeah, mom's coming to get something. Yeah, that one works. Oh, gloves. Duh. Can you give me some gloves? Pretty, please. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all in the building. All right, family. So for today, we're going to make a nice, easy meal. Something that can be made from your home, in your kitchen. All right? We're going to cook this delicious food. We're going to have some fun today. It don't matter. Gloves is gloves, bro. Like, if we run out of the black ones, you know, I'll mess with those. I don't have no black ones. All right, guys. So what we're going to do first is the sauce. So today we're going to be making a Philadelphia cheesesteak sandwich. I don't know if I have time to make fries. Maybe not, because I'm making the meat from scratch. Can you guys hear me? Yes or no? Yes or no? Can you hear me? You can hear me? I just want to make sure you can hear me. Maybe I should put this thing right here. Probably put it right here somewhere. No, I can't put it here. Oh, thank you, baby. So, yeah, guys. So we're going to be making a Philadelphia cheesesteak. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to make a Philadelphia cheesesteak. And I have a new recipe. All right, so you guys know I went to, because, you know, I give props when props is due. I'm not like some of these creators out here that steals your content and don't tell what's going on. Like, don't tell where the recipe came from. So I recently went to Brick City Vegan, and they had a delicious recipe. And this is not their recipe. This is something that I made up totally from scratch. Actually, me and the wife. So I Googled to see what kind of meat did they use to create the Philadelphia cheesesteak, because the steak was amazing. Full video coming out tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to see that, it'll be there tomorrow. Go ahead and hit the like button. Guys, when you come in, please hit the like button. There's 13 of y'all in here, and it's only 7. That's what I'm talking about. Hit that like button. Look, I forget to do it. And I just want to apologize for you guys. But if you do come in, please hit the like button. So for today, we're going to make a Philadelphia cheesesteak sandwich that is vegan. Like I said, I went to Brick City Vegan the other day, and I had one of their sandwiches. And let me tell you, that shit was banging. baying. So I had to I went home, I Googled that, we checked to see what they use, because I'm not into that impossible meat and all that processed stuff. Look, if you want to use it and you're a vegan, you could use it, but I'm just saying to you that I'm not into that. I'm into whole foods. You know, if I want to know where it came from, you feel me? I don't want to know that it was in a lab. So I Googled it, we Googled it, and we was able to find out that it was made with oats. So we replicated that recipe to the best to our ability. I was going to use mushrooms, but I had to use this because it came out so amazing. And this is something that I was already using, which is lentils. I am going to remake my vegan oxtail recipe using the same technique because it came out so amazing, so delicious, high protein, high nutritious, and very, very delicious recipe that we're going to create today. All right, family? So we're going to do that today. Let me put this over here. Hold on. Hold on, guys. This over here. All right. So what I'm going to do first is, because I want to make cheddar, a cheese sauce, right? So this is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using my green peppers, all right, a red pepper, some green onions, and as well as a yellow onion. So let me put my headphones right there. So we're going to be using green onions. Let me put this here so you guys can hear me. So we're going to be using green onions, peppers to make this recipe. This is something that I figured out a while ago. Instead of, you know, me and my wife were slowly weaning out of eating processed cheese. Yes, even when we wasn't a vegan, we was eating it, you know, and I get it. But sometimes, you know, these cheeses, they could get very, very expensive. Okay, a pack of cheese now runs you anywhere from $6 to $8, which is absolutely ridiculous. You gave me the gloves, babe? Where? Right here? Right here?
No. Right here.
Okay. All right, guys. So like I said, we're going to recreate this recipe. And what I want to first start off with is going to be the cheese sauce, because I feel like I could set it, make it, put it to the side while we create the rest of the stuff. One thing I don't like is lint. Like, it's so gross. All right, family. So the first thing we're going to do is oh, I need milk. The vegan milk. Hold on, boo-boo. Hold on, let me turn this skunk on, because this joint be taking 10 years to heat up. All right, guys. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to cut up the peppers and onions, because that's what we're going to use. We're going to use peppers and onions to recreate it. And this is the same recipe that what I use for my cheese when I'm making mac and cheese. All right, guys, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start by, let me roll up my sleeves. Yo, this is one thing about YouTube that I really, really don't like. I wish you could play music, because it's nothing like, you know, cooking in your kitchen and you don't got no music on. You feel me? You smell me? All right, so I got the camera in the tilt so you guys can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Hold on. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. This up. This up. All right, guys, so I'm going to start first by putting all my peppers and everything in the view so you guys can see it. I hope you guys can see, because what the hell? This is for later. This is for later. Oh, you could get me the oil, my queen. Thank you, love. Appreciate you. All right, so we're gonna do first is we're gonna cut up. You guys can see everything, right? I just want to make sure you guys can see everything because I want you to be able to see me toss everything into the pot the correct way. All right. So get my knife and chop up. I'm gonna chop up my yellow onions first so we could get that into the pot. So how's everybody going today? How's everybody day? You know, I've been thinking you know what I used to really like get so annoyed with? School. Remember when we used to go to school back in the days? And you had the popular kids, you had the nerds, you had the Mexicans that used to always hang out with each other, the Latinos, and then you had the Asians that was always together, and then you had the regular folks. It was always that one or two person that you just really like was annoyed with, you know. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing with YouTube. I feel like YouTube is just another big school again. And everybody on here is just trying to figure out who you are, what you about, what you have, what you need, what you want, what you can do for them, how you can do it. Some people wave money at you so that they could stick close to you because they use money because they don't know how to have friendship, you know? So what they do is they buy their way in. That's their privilege. Their privilege is money. So if they know you need it, they stick around and they use money to keep you around. But the thing about me, right, is you could give me money. It's cool. But just because you give me money don't mean I'm gonna let you stick around. Especially if you did something stupid. Like, people gotta understand. Just because somebody gives you money don't mean they care for you. Look, don't get me wrong. They saved you for that moment. Probably you had to pay one of your bills. You probably was back on rent. You probably was missing your car note. Something was going on. But money, people will use that shit to try to make it seem like they're good. And they're not. So we got to be very careful with the people that surround us and understand that, to me, the first thing that's first is family. Family comes first. I don't care what nobody say. If you disrespect anything and anybody that's around me, I feel like it's a form of disrespect. You know, we all are in here together. You know, we all helped each other. Shout out to the Vegan King Squad, the Money Bags crew. You know what I'm saying? They know who they are, for being here for me, for supporting me, for pushing me, for telling me I'm great, for doing these things and making me feel good in this world, because a lot of people don't understand, but being a man in this world is not easy. And I feel like the sisters around you, you know, the women around you will help you feel better. You know what I'm saying? One thing I learned is that a lot of us brothers don't help each other. A lot of us brothers just disrespect our women. You know, we don't take care of our women. We disrupt the world, you know what I'm saying? But we got to understand, us men out here, we need to protect our women. We can't be going around here talking about our women, especially if you don't know them. If you don't know somebody, you can't just go around talking about them. You know what I'm saying? You just, that's just not something you don't do. Especially a black sister. Like, you don't know this person, you should not talk about them. Period. You know, there's people out here talking about people, calling people's houses grown ass men, acting sassy, you know, and you got to understand why men are acting sassy. A man acts sassy because he was raised by his mother, obviously, and it's not his fault. You know, being raised by a woman will make a man sassy a lot of times because there's no man, there's no masculinity in the household. There's no man in the household. So sometimes if a female raises a child, it's not the woman's fault. It's the man's fault to seek out that masculinity energy, you know, through your uncle, through your brother, you know, through some type of man in your life. You know, instead of keep acting like your mom, putting your hands on your shoulder and shit. Like, you know, let's stop disrespecting our sisters. Let's cook for them. Let's take care of them. Let's take out the garbage for them. Let's fix the beds after we get out of it. Let's pick up our underwears after we come out the showers, dudes. Like, for real, for real. You know, shout out to all my beautiful sisters in the building. Yo, what up, Naima? Yo, Naima in the building. Yo, shout out to Naima. How you doing, sis? I hope everybody can hear me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here just trying to cook some good food. We're going to make a Philadelphia cheesesteak. Right now, I'm making a cheese sauce because you can't have a Philadelphia cheesesteak if you don't make the cheese sauce. So I'm chopping up some yellow onions that I'm going to throw into this pot right here that's extremely hot that I just touched. But I'm just saying that, guys, we got to do better. YouTube is a search engine. How to cook vegan food. You'll find me, Vegan Kings. It's a search engine. It's not a place for us to come and make friends. It's not a place for us to come and make family because everybody in here have somebody that's talking about them. Somebody that's saying something. That makes no sense to me. We are on this platform to make money. That's all I care about, making money. If you find good people while doing that, thanks God. If you don't, move the hell on. Stop trying to fit in. You're not like us. They not like us. And you wish you was like us. Anyways, so we're going to go with the yellow onions. All right, guys. We're going to make a cheese sauce. It's going to be from scratch. We're not going to be using no processed cheese or nothing like that. I haven't really been buying processed cheese. And it was just something that I just haven't been doing. The other day, my wife told me, oh, pick up some cheese, but I didn't because I felt like sometimes it's better to just make your own. All right, so we're going to do that today. So now what I got here is I got some yellow onions that I'm going to put in this pot. All right, family. Don't let YouTube consume you guys. Yo, babe, you put the thing in, hit the commercials. You did it, baby? Thank you, baby. Yeah, guys. We can't let YouTube consume us. We just can't do that. Because YouTube will consume. You know what? I'm gonna use two onions. So guys, I'm cutting up this yellow onion and I'm tossing it into this pot. Damn, I forgot my onion pepper, my onion powder. I forgot everything. I'm trying to go live for y'all. But I was supporting one of my other sisters, her live. Something happened. She let somebody in her house and they was talking bad about her, so I was there to support her. You know, you can't let people in your house, guys. People is just weird, man. You can't let people in your house. You can't let people in your business. Find 2 or 3 people, even 4 people that you feel like they're nice, they're honest, and just try to see where it takes you. You can't trust everybody, man. Like, people is weird. People is fake. You know, this is, oh, freak, I just dropped one of the peppers. I tested it out. You know, I tested it out. I try to make friends and I try to be nice, but you can't. You can't. You can't, guys. You can't let everybody, you know, be in your circle. You just can't trust people because at the end of the day, people will, you know, people are human. Everybody has an agenda. Everybody has something that they want. Some people are your diehard fans, your friends, but people are cruel. You got to be careful who you let in your energy. And I feel so bad because I was in one of my sister's lives and she was saying she let people over her house and they waited a month to drop the content. It's just crazy. So what I did was I just added some black pepper, in the onions. We're gonna saute that baby real quick. And then now I'm gonna just cut up these. These are not spicy, guys. They're regular green or sweet peppers that I'm just gonna cut up and throw into this pot. And the reason I'm using these colors is because I want it to come out like cheese. So I'm using red peppers and orange. These are very hard to find, but if you could find them, it's definitely worth it. All right, family, so we're gonna throw that in there. We're gonna saute these peppers. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in these peppers real quick. This is just to make the sauce come out really, really good. I just want to make sure I take all the peppers out. I gotta save these seeds so I can plant them like Humble asked me to. Not Humble, what's her name? Homestead. Shout out to Homestead. She plants stuff, and she told me, she was like, stop throwing. I have to sharpen this knife. It was like, stop throwing these things away, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. Stop throwing these seeds away, especially with what we're going through. I was listening to one of Tara Helm's videos, and she was saying that something's about to happen. So save your seeds, save everything that you can, grow your own stuff, because you don't know where we're going to end up with the way that things are going on in this world today. And as a vegan chef, I'm excited to say that, you know, at least if something happens, I know what to cook. All right, so I have some seasoning here. I'll have the full recipe for you guys, but for now I'm going to put some turmeric. And the turmeric is just to give it color and flavor. Put some of this. It smells so amazing in here, guys. It smells so amazing in here. All right, so we're just going to saute this, and I'm going to turn the fire up. We're going to saute these babies, and I'm going to move this over so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, so you guys can see what I am doing. All right, so I'm sauteing these peppers. They're gonna come out so amazing, guys. So while I am sauteing these delicious peppers, yeah, let me get the bag. Let me get the bag out the fridge, because these peppers are very, very good and they're rare. These are the peppers you want to use to make your own cheese sauce. Oh, I'm getting peppers. All right, guys. So the they're like orange yellow. They're called tata yo-yo peppers. And these are the ones that I'm using. They're sweet. They're not spicy at all. Okay, they're not spicy at all. And all you gotta do is saute them, and they're amazing. All right, family. So we just sauteing these peppers to give it flavor, cooking it down. All right, guys. Now I'm gonna add some grapeseed oil. All right, I'm sauteing this baby down. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do. Huh? Yeah, well, what you do is you saute your onions first. You drop your onion, you drop your grapeseed oil, your avocado oil, whatever oil you got. You drop the oil first. You saute your onions to remove the water, and you put some black pepper, and then you could add the turmeric. The turmeric is for color and flavor, okay? And it's always good to use turmeric and black pepper because turmeric has curcumin, which will be activated with the black pepper, which sticks to your cells, which is good for inflammation, is good for high blood pressure, all types of things that these things are good for. I can't really say because you know we're live, and I don't want to get into trouble, but turmeric is very, very good. I'm using an organic turmeric. All right, family. You can find turmeric online, on Amazon, on Walmart, wherever. Always try to use it with black pepper. I always do that to activate it. All right, so we are sauteing these peppers with the onions, and oh man, it smells amazing. Look at that. Look at how that looks. All right, so we're gonna make a cheese sauce, right? We're gonna make a cheese sauce. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a little bowl, right? I'm gonna swing this over so I can show you guys exactly what I'm doing. All right, guys. So we're gonna swing that over. Of course, Karen. Welcome to the live. How you doing today? Good to see you again. It's always so good to see all my subscribers and friends and followers that come back to the live. I really appreciate it and love it. So while we are sauteing this, it's getting nice. So the reason we're sauteing this, we're sauteing it and we're roasting it. Okay, I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna cover it up just so we can get that nice roast, so we can have that flavor, guys, because remember, we're making cheddar sauce, all right? We don't need to get it from the store if we don't have to. And if you want to make it into cheese, you can use tapioca starch to get it hardened. So, or agar. You could put it in a bowl, and or you put it in something, and then you take it out, you let it set in the fridge, you take it out, and you could slice it, and it's like cheese, and it melts like cheese and everything. If you guys want that recipe, I'll give you the full recipe in the live when I am finished below. Okay, guys? So now we are sauteing these delicious peppers. Ooh, and it's nice, and you can see how delicious. So now that we sauteed it, right, we're going to take it out. We're going to take everything out. We're going to take it all out, and we're going to put it in this little thing right here, a little cup, a bowl, whatever. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. All right, guys? So we're making everything from scratch today. Wait till you see what I use for the meat. Because remember, we're making like meat for the Philadelphia cheesesteak. So today, guys, we're making a Philadelphia cheesesteak sandwich. All right, guys? So we took this all out, right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put some plant-based milk. All right, we're using some plant-based milk. And this is just to help it blend. All right, so we're going to get a, what do they call these again? A what? Oh, okay. So this is my little handheld blender. Or emerging blender, guys. These are really, really good, because if you don't want to pull out your big blender, you could use these. All right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to use this to mix. I'm going to mix this baby up. guys, so see, we did all that, right? Remove that. Look at that. Oh, it smells so, this thing smells so good, guys. This thing smells so, so, so good. All right, family, so now that we have this, we're gonna take it and we're gonna put it back. We're gonna put it back. Cover this up because it's splashing everywhere. Lower it. All right, so we're gonna put it back. Always put the fire down before you do that. I forgot to do that. It will splash everywhere. So once that happens, let me just wipe this. All right, so we're gonna put that in there, right? So to get the rest of this, put some milk in here. Put some of that milk in there, guys. Huh? I am. Oh, yeah? Okay. Okay. My wife just reminded me I didn't do something. All right, guys. So, woo, this thing is hot. Put this down. I'm going to switch this over because it's a little hot. All right, guys. So we got that. Ooh, it smells so good. It smells like cheese. All right. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, this is everything, right? Yeah, I put everything. Okay. And then the vinegar too. Yeah. So, guys, I'm going to put everything in this bowl real quick. This comes with my blender, guys. So you could use this to blend things. So the full recipe. Someone asked, what dish are you cooking? So today I'm making a Philadelphia cheesesteak. All right. So I'm adding everything in here so I can mix it. I'm going to need this again. Adding everything in here so I can mix it. Put this down. Oh, yeah, I'm going to add it. This thing mixes pretty fast and very well. So once you do it, I got to put the vinegar. Hold on, guys. Like I said, the full recipe will be below. Got to add my vinegar. All right. Add my vinegar. Hold on, guys. Let me put it on the other plug. All right, guys. So now we're going to put this back so we can mix this in. I miss you guys. I haven't been able to cook for a while because things have been happening, but I'm back. And you know, I miss y'all. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to, ooh, look at that. This looks like cheese sauce already. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. It has a little thing right here. You can just lean over so you can get everything in there. So we got everything in there. We're making this delicious cheese sauce, cheddar cheese sauce. You could make it spicy if you like. For spice, this type of cheese sauce, I would definitely go with jalapenos. To me, that would be one of the best things to use if you was gonna use a cheese sauce. All right, guys, so we're cooking this baby down. We're cooking this baby down. Look at that. Ooh. So I have some things here that I use to make my cheese sauce taste like cheese sauce. So I'm gonna add some of that in. Okay, mix that in there. Getting nice and thick. Because this is the sauce we're gonna use for our Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Okay, I have the bread. I didn't make it from scratch. I bought it from the store. So this is the bread we're gonna use today. But I will make bread from scratch, showing you how to make it. So we're going to be using this for the Philadelphia cheesesteak sandwich. Okay. And let me mix that. Oh, I'm making a Philly cheese. Philly cheese. Yeah, from scratch. This thing is getting nice and thick too. It's crazy. Getting nice and thick. That's what I'm talking about. All right, family, so we making this nice, thick cheese sauce from scratch that I definitely got to try. Get my little spoon. Gonna make this from scratch. So let me see what this tastes like to see if I need to add any more ooh. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more of my flavor, my seasoning. Wow, those peppers are sweet. Like extremely sweet. So we're gonna add a little salt just to balance that sweetness. Because remember, we're making cheddar cheese, right? So we wanted to have that cheddar cheese taste. All right, so we doing that. Woo! Look at that. Nice and thick. Nice and thick. Let's see how that tastes. Ooh. Yeah. Add a little bit more of that. I guess it was perfect. I had the right amount. I'm making the cheese sauce first. Oh, to make the cheese sauce? All right, to make my cheese sauce, I use sweet bell peppers, or you call them, let me show you. You call them yo-yo peppers, or you could use any yellow. You want to use yellow or orange peppers, or red. So that's what I'm using. And I'm going to make the meat from scratch as well. So that's done. Put that to the side. All right, family, that's done. Oh, you know what I needed? That's all right. Say, where's this? All right, guys, so all right, so we're going to put that to the side. We're going to wipe this out, put this to the side. All right, we're going to put that to the side. Now, we're going to make something else. We're going to make that meat. Oh, I'm going to have to put that in the description. I'm going to have to put that for you in the description because I put a lot of stuff in there. But the spices that I use is a blend of salt and pepper, turmeric, all-purpose seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder. That's what I was missing. Garlic powder, onion powder. And my cheese sauce. Oh, you did? You didn't use it? I did. I used it, but I didn't taste it. I didn't taste it. All right, guys. So we're going to be making our meat from scratch. All right. We're going to be making our meat from scratch. Okay, family. So these are the ingredients. I will have the ingredients for you in the description below after the live is done. Okay. So like I was saying in the beginning, I did a food review for Brick City Vegan. And I had the Philadelphia cheesesteak. I had a chicken and biscuit. And they had some sweet potato fries. Man, let me tell you, it was so good. So I decided to make my own recipe of it. So we're going to be using oats, lentils, and other things that I can't mention because they'll be in the description below. All right, family. So we're going to blend this in a food processor so that we can make the meat. So let me get the food processor and everything so you guys can see it. All right, guys. So we're going to be using our food processor right here. Okay, let me plug this in. All right, put this right in the food processor, plug it. All right, family. So before I did this recipe, I went ahead and tried it. So I did this earlier just to make sure that it works. All right, so I don't come to you guys with a bogus recipe. All right, and it was absolutely delicious. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these ingredients and we're going to put it in the food processor, okay? So we're going to just put everything in the food processor. All right, guys, we're going to put everything in the food processor. So this is high protein. This is oats, lentils, and other things that, like I said, if you guys want the recipe, I will have the recipe in the description when the video is finished. So when the live is finished, guys, I will have the full recipe for y'all so y'all can actually make this on your own because you can't make it because you don't know what's in it. And if anybody wants to do a live cooking with me, please let me know. Inbox me or write in this video comment. I want to cook live with you, and I will send you a link and we could cook together. Shout out to Purple, shout out to Keisha, shout out to Quiet and Sel, my wife, everybody that's in the live, Karen, everybody. All right, so oh yeah, I gotta put that while it's on. All right, family. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put the top on. You gotta hear that click. All right, we're gonna process this, and while we processing it, I have liquid that I'm gonna be pouring into it to get it combined. Oh, you on the phone? Okay. So right now I'm just combining everything together. I'm using my Cuisinart food processor. All right, you just want to do it very, very soft, slow. Don't want to pulsate it too much because what we're doing is we're blending everything in. We are making the ground meat, all right, guys? So we're making beef in a way, but this is all plant-based. So for this plant-based, we're using oats, all right, guys? Oats and lentils. And if you want to know what type of lentils I'm using green lentils. So while this is pulsating, I'm going to pour this water in there slowly. Remove this. So slowly, You want to pour this in. All right, so this is a mixture, and it's mixing everything in. All right, guys, let me take a look. Everything is getting nice and incorporated. That looks good. All right, guys, so we're going to pour the rest slowly. Put this to the side. Oops. So we're going to check on that. All right, guys. Probably need... I mean, yeah, look. Huh? Maybe we should put more oats. Give me some more oats to do that. All right, guys. I mean, this is nice. Guys, this is a nice recipe that you could make to make meatballs. You could make burgers. You could do anything. You can see that if you mold it into a ball, you could make meatballs, whatever you want to make, guys. Let me keep this fire on, because this thing be taking years to turn on. All right, so just give me more. So I'm gonna add some more. You didn't measure the so why it came out like so? It was early on when we.
It's because this, look, I used for this. I didn't have.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, I think it looks great, but I did kind of like when it looked it a little bit, you know, grainy. You know what I'm saying? So once we put more of the oats, yeah, guys, have a little bit of cold. Oh man, dang, Purple. Purple, I hope you feel better. Purple, let me ask you a question. Purple. Are you taking your vitamins? Are you taking your... There's a lot of things that if you don't take it over time, it's you know, it doesn't help with your immune system. So I highly suggest you to take some vitamin D3 with K2. Talk to your doctor first, because you know, I'm just saying. You want to make sure you have, you know, your body has enough vitamin D3. You want to make sure you're taking enough zinc. All right. The recommended amount of zinc for a person per day is 40 milligrams. Are you eating your nuts and seeds? Because that can play a big role. And if you're drinking tea, make sure you put at least a 1/4 to a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, because let me tell you something, cayenne pepper will take away any cold, any virus, because, you know, it's cayenne pepper. It has that curcumin in it to help. All right, so I think that's good. Huh? All right, so guys, yes, this is perfect now. This is exactly how I wanted it. So now what I'm going to do is, you have a bowl so I can put it in? I can put it in that bowl, right? All right, guys, so I'm going to put it in the bowl. So I'm going to take this out and put it in the bowl. Put that in a bowl. All right, guys. Unplug that. Put it to the side. All right, guys. So we got that meat that we're going to use to cook down and create our meat. All right, guys. So now what we're going to do is we're going to honestly, I can get an onion, please. Thank you. So we're going to turn this baby up. We're going to wipe down our board. All right, guys. So like I said, the full recipe for this will be in the description below. If you guys want to cook with me with that, making meat from scratch definitely will help you do that. All right, family. So throw this out. Thank you. And we're gonna chop up some yellow onions. Make sure this is hot. Add some grapeseed oil to this pan. Let me see what you said. I take omega-3s. I take magnesium, cholesterol, B12, iron, folic acid, and I'm taking echinacea. I'm taking super strength, cranberry. Yeah, you're taking all of this, but are you taking D3? D3 is an turmeric activated CBD. Yeah, oh, and another thing, guys, if you guys are taking turmeric per adult, you're supposed to take only one, up to 1 teaspoon. Is it 1 teaspoon a day or a tablespoon? Yeah, teaspoon. You don't want to take too much because turmeric can really mess you up. I mean, really mess you up. But try to get the D3 with the K2. That's very, very good to use. You want to get that if you're not taking it, because you always getting sick and stuff. And I used to be like that, and then I started implementing certain things into my life that actually helped me tremendously. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not a coach, I'm not none of that, but these are things that I implemented in my life that I noticed that when I did it, it actually brought a lot of value to my body, and it helped me a lot. So definitely worth trying that. Sorry guys, the fire was unplugged. All right, so like I was saying, you want to make sure you get the vitamin D, because that's very, 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 very important. All right, guys. So I have my bread that I'm going to cut real quick while this pan gets nice and hot. I'm going to get my bread knife so we could cut this nicely. You know, it's nothing like cutting your bread and it's not cut correctly. So I'm using a bread knife. All right, guys. So nice and cut. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I went to get some mayo. I'm mixing some mayo and some ketchup to make a nice sauce for my sandwich. So I'm just mixing ketchup and mayo. Mixing that up real quick. All right, so I'm gonna put that right here. All right, guys. So now we're gonna saute our onions. Saute our onions. Oh, thank you, Mama Purple. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Just waiting for this thing to get nice and hot. Then we're gonna saute, we're gonna cook down this meat. Thank you so much, Mama Purple. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, guys. For real, for real. Let me see this. Let me check on this. Yeah, this is nice. I like that. Alright, guys, so I'm just cooking down these onions. Let me move it over so you guys can see it. Shout out to Mama Purple. Throwing the $2 in there. Appreciate you so much. Let's go. I'll see y'all. I got that meat right here. Let me get something to drink. I'm thirsty. Come on, baby. All right, guys. Yeah, the meat looks really, really good. I'm not gonna lie. I like the way that the meat looks, so I could make this this recipe.
She said, "Good. I thought I was the only person that's ketchup and mayo."
Oh nah. Ketchup and mayo is the best thing for your sandwich. Like, you have to, because it just makes it better. You know, it just makes it better. Like, it really does. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's one of the best things that I mean, I don't know. I love to mix. And if you really want, you could put some onions in that sauce, and the sauce comes out amazing. All right, amazing. All right, family. So right about now, we have our oat meat that we're gonna use. All right, guys. Like I said, this meat can be used for meatballs. It could be used to make burgers, whatever it is you want. I'm just sauteing my onions. I have 26 subscribers. I'm halfway there to get 50. I can't wait to. All right, guys. There's 20 people in here. Can everybody please go subscribe to Mama Purple if you can, please, if you can. I'll try to see if I could get a couple of people for you on Mama Purple, because we definitely could go live together and we could cook together if you like. Mama Purple, did you call me or text me on WhatsApp? I could have swore I seen a message, but it wasn't really, really clear. So I just want to make sure. Yo, babe, you can you get you browning to give it that look? What you think? Yeah. 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 All right. Cool. Cool. Yes, guys, if you guys can go and subscribe. I know I sent you a message and then deleted it because I figured out what was the issue, so it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. No problem. No problem, my sister. All right, guys, so this thing is getting nice and hot. And I'm going to let it cook down some more. Add some black pepper. Add some black pepper to this baby. That, ooh, smells good. Yeah, we are doing that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the meat, and I'm going to put it in this skillet, and we're going to just start to cook it down. All right, guys, we're going to start to cook it down. Again, this is meat that I made from scratch using oats. It's going to be so good, guys. To give it color, I'm going to use some browning. Add some more of that meat so we can cook this baby down. Cooking that meat down. I think I'm going to add some more meat. This is so good for steak also, guys. You could flatten this out to make some type of jerky. Again, this is a very, very good meat. Shout out to Brick City Vegan. I got it from them. They didn't tell me, but I Googled it, and they said they use oat meat. So I said, oat meat? How you turn oats into meat? So we did it. This is made from oats. 100%. I can't take the credit again. It goes out to Brick City Vegan. I saw the recipe, so I said they didn't have a recipe there. I just put 2 and 2 together, figured it out, and created my own recipe so that I could make for you guys. So I'm very, very happy for that. So to make it have that little brown hue, because it's kind of pale right now, we're going to add some browning. Just add a little bit, because this thing it will change the color completely. This is to change the color of any food that you're making if you're vegan. This is very, very good, guys. I highly suggest it. And people always ask me, which one is the best? Grace. Sorry. They're not, this is not being paid to say it, but I'm just telling y'all right now. This is probably the best that I ever use. The flavor's there. I used others, and the flavor wasn't there. The others that I use, it tastes very burnt, but not this. This tastes really, really good, and I was very pleased with it. Maybe next time I put it in the mixture so that it incorporates completely. All right, family, so we cooking down this meat, and it's absorbing everything, so I gotta keep adding some grapeseed oil to it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna cut some peppers, not peppers, tomatoes, so I could put in the sandwich. What's up, Alcohol Queen? What's up? On my way, I'm here, King. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, we could do that. We could definitely do that, Purple. I could go on Streamlabs and you all could cook with me. That'd be fun. That'd be real fun. Yo, this smells so good, guys. This smells amazing. Stop playing. I'm gonna have to pull it to the side so I can put the bread. Gotta put the bread on the side. Huh? Oh, you do? That's nice. On Clapper? You do it on Clapper? On YouTube. You do it on a Clapper or on YouTube? Put that, cooking down this meat. Making that meat. On YouTube? You be on YouTube cooking? For real? I have only hosted one. Oh, this is Queen saying that. Oh, my bad. I kind of mixed you up. I thought this was from Purple. Definitely, definitely. I would love to cook with you. You got a cook off? I'll definitely like to do that. But you know, I'm vegan, so. Oh, she's vegan too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was on your channel. Duh. I caught. Listen, Queen Alchemy. I caught one of your lives. I thought you was live, and it was actually a loop video. I was like, oh boy, I'm here talking to this woman. Okay. Turn this bread around. Ooh, that bread is good. Nice and toasted. All right. I done mixed some ketchup and mayo. So I'm adding that to the bread. All right. Oh, that meat is good. Damn. That meat is really, really good. I can't believe this is made of oats. Guys, this is crazy. Look at this. This is crazy, guys. Made of oats and lentils. And you got your ground meat right here. Soy-free, gluten-free. I was glad to see you, though. I appreciate you. What you cooking? Y'all making a Philadelphia cheesesteak with oats. I got my bread ready. Yeah. Putting some tomatoes. Putting some tomatoes in this baby. And then what I'm going to do is add some... Huh? Thank you, Quiet. Sis. Sis, it's made out of oats. Oats and lentils. Stop playing. Stop playing. It's made out of oats and lentils. Man. Stop playing, guys. This, guys, I swear to y'all, I'm not just being a big back. This is serious. And look at that. I'm on time too. I just looked at the time and it's exactly the right time because I get off at 8. All right, guys. So I'm going to scoot this over. Glam Life is Stacey. What's up? So I'm going to pour some of this, a little bit of ketchup and mayo. Thank you, sis. This recipe will be in the description below. Wow. That's so good. Turn off this fire. Guys, remember we have our cheese sauce. We have our cheese sauce that we're going to drop on this baby. We got our cheese sauce. All right, we're going to drop. Thank you, my sister. If you do that, I'll appreciate it. So we're going to cut this. Cut this baby in half. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Guys, I got to take this off. And guys, here you go. You got a Philadelphia cheesesteak sandwich, guys. Come on, guys. Stop playing. Stop playing, guys. Guys, we are not playing today. We are not playing today. Look at that. Oh, my God. I got you. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Now we got to go for the bite. We got to go for the bite. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Guys, stop playing. Oh. Oh, God. Guys, stop playing. Stop playing. All right, we're going to go for the bite. I love y'all. Keisha, this is for you, baby. This is for you. Look at this, guys. Shout out to everybody in the live. We got, what's up, Ansel? Ansel, this is for you, baby. This is for you. All right. Yo, what the? Yo. I gotta go for another bite. Yo, guys. I got y'all. The full recipe will be below. Look at the meat. Oh. Oh, God. But you ain't give me? Yo, Pat, yo, Trish, I got you. Been here this whole time, not even saying hello. Trish, I got you. Look at this. Look at this. Guys. Look at that. $7.25. Yo, oh, thank you, Glam. Oh, man. Oh, man. Guys, this is so good. So good. Trish always do that. Trish be coming out the woodwork. Trish, I got you. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I had to put some more cheese on that joint. Look at that, guys. Oh my God. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. This shit is banging. Yo, guys. Oh, thank you, Queen Alchemy. You guys are the best. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you so much, guys. Look at this. Look at the cheese. Oh my God. Yes. While my fat ass standing in the subway line. You know what, Keisha? I got you. I got you. Look at the meat. Look at the meat, guys. This is all made from oats. Mmm. Yo, you would never know. You would never know. Yes, this is my joint. I love it. My sister, oat meat. All right, oats. Guys, this was made with oats. Look at the side view. Look at this. Look at the sandwich. Look at the bread. Look at the meat. Look at this. Easy to make. You can make this meat at home. All right. Very filling. I got the mayo and the ketchup. I got the onions and everything in there. The peppers. Mmm. Word. Word. Last bite. Look at the cheese. Look at the cheese, guys. Mmm. Oh my God. Oh my God. That cheese sauce is hitting. Karen, guys, I promise I will put the full recipe in the description. So when the live is finished, give me at least till 8:30. I'll put the recipe. Got some water. Damn, guys. Damn. This was amazing. It's so look at this, guys. This is the meat. The meat, guys. Word. Thank you, Queen. Guys, please subscribe to each other. We all on the same vibration in here. We doing our thing, guys. You already know. 25 in the chat. Damn. I gotta let Mrs. King try this. Here, babe, this is for you. Cause this, I'm gonna eat this. And I don't wanna do that to you. Here, baby. Hold on, guys. Let me give this out. That thing is banging, huh? Yeah. Yo, guys. You see it, right? Yo, and it tastes like cheese and everything. Yo, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to cut up some more onions to make for my sister. For real, for real. That is crazy how it tastes like meat. Right? Bro. Guys, I gotta make more because if my sister, she sees this, she's gonna kick my ass. So that is very, very delicious. That is very, very delicious. So guys, I'm gonna make a little bit more meat so I can make a sandwich for my sister before she kick my ass. You know I gotta take care of that. That's my baby sister. Yo guys, the food is amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing. Let me put this, turn this back on. Because I don't want no problems. Right, because I... She said, right. She said, right. You see this? You see this? She said, right, because you know damn well. Yo, I got you, sis. I got you, I promise. Because that, I got to make you some. Yo, the cheese even, yo, the cheese, it even like melted in the pot. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. I gotta make more meat. I gotta make more meat because she's gonna kill me. I gotta make more meat, guys. Put this over here. Because she's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me.
She said not too much onions in my order.
Oh, not too much onions? All right, I got you.
Right. So I just got I appreciate you using something other than mushrooms.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. A lot of people don't like mushrooms. So I wanted to incorporate other things, right? So a lot of people don't like onions. So I wanted to use something different, you know, and I'm happy that I did because it came out amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really, really delicious. And it's high in protein and it's freaking delicious. All right, so a little bit of onions coming on. I got you. What? Stop playing. That was amazing. That was amazing. So I got some. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm gonna put some of this in here to give it color. Put a little bit of that. Wow, that was amazing. That was amazing, guys. I would like to like do a world tour and I cook for you guys while y'all stay in front of me, like a hibachi type situation. I really, really would like to do something like that. Just so you guys can see how it tastes. All right, let me toast some bread. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's banging. Not even gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. That is delicious. That is so delicious. Guys, I don't know. I don't know what to say. This thing came out so good, guys. So good. Put some more of this onions. Put some more grapeseed. Let me get my meat. Pause. You know what I mean? Get some of the meat that I made. Look at that. Break it apart. Put that joint right in the bowl, in the pan. All right. See, it's easy, guys. This is all easy, soy-free, gluten-free. All right, gluten-free, soy-free. All right, not made in a lab, made right. Guys, how many vegans that you know go live and cook in front of you? You know, look, don't get me wrong. When you cook in vegan food, you're gonna get into a lot of bloopers because you don't know what you're doing, or you do know what you're doing and it's not easy or whatever. But just do it. I don't care. We experienced this together. I just went to Brick City Vegan and found out that this is what they use. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it kind of tastes like Brick City Vegan's meat, which is crazy, right, babe? It's crazy. So what I'm doing is I'm just cooking this down so I could give her. I wish she could come and try it live, you know, but next time. All right, guys. So what do you guys want to see me cook next? I was thinking about making another oxtail live. I did that already, but I could actually do it from scratch. And I was thinking about using this meat to make my oxtails because all I need to add is jackfruit to the same thing and mold it into meat. Maybe I'll make that a full video because these lives, this is the thing about lives, guys. People don't go and watch the lives again. People watch your live, they come in your live that first time and they don't come back and watch it, the replay. Some people watch the replay, some don't. You know, especially if the live is a long live, some people will actually watch it and some won't. All right, guys, so that's the thing. I'm gonna make a full video of ribs. Not ribs. Yeah, I'm gonna make ribs too. Yep. Yo, not for nothing. I could make ribs with this meat. I could make oxtails with this meat. I could make lamb chops. I could make steak. I could make a steak and eggs with this same meat. All you have to do is whatever seasoning you're using, make sure it's vegan. Either you use your adobo, whatever you're using, just check to see if it's vegan, guys. Because a lot of these recipes out here, they're not vegan. Some of the chicken or beef seasonings, guys. So you want to always check if that's vegan, all right, before you do that. And if you're not vegan, it's okay. You know, you do what you have to. For me, I had to go vegan because it was a concern that if I didn't go vegan, I would have never been here to talk to you guys. So this is how I was able to change my life around. All right, I'll be right back. I'm toasting her bread. I'm toasting her bread in the kitchen so that I could go give it to her. And then, guys, I will be cooking each and every week, every single Monday, 6 p.m., between 6:15, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mondays. All right, family? I love you guys. Don't forget, I will be cooking each and every Mondays, 6 to 8. My schedule might change. I don't know yet because I do have some things that I'm taking care of. So if it changes, I will let you guys know in my community posts. All right, guys. If you guys are not checking my community posts, I try to post in there as much as I can. I ain't gonna lie, I be messing up. You know, I'm not like my family, Ansel, Stream Dream Games and Keisha. They be posting in there like crazy, but I be forgetting. So definitely gonna do that, guys. I have a full review video coming out tomorrow, guys. It's already there. It's just ready to premiere. So I look forward for you guys going to the video, looking at it, commenting, and letting me know how I did in this full video review. I want to start doing these reviews for you guys because I want to try different foods all over the world, all over the states. But I'm going to start first with New Jersey, and then I'm going to travel to New York, Connecticut, all parts of, you know, the United States. I want to go and cook and show you guys and taste some of you guys' foods. I have a few spots that I have to travel to in Connecticut. But before I go there, I think sometime in April, I will be in Connecticut to do a collaboration with Thick Kitchen. I didn't let them know yet, but they're going to know. I'm going to tell them because I have some free time. But it's going to be after the 21st of April. I'm going to be able to go to Connecticut and cook with them. I think they're amazing. So shout out to my family. Shout out to everybody in the live. I appreciate y'all so much. Can I get a link to group chat? No problem. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, but what's that? Purple. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up. But yeah, guys, this is crazy how this meat, look at this, turns into ground meat. And I use only oats. Oats and lentils. Amazing, guys. So, let me see if the bread's ready for my sister. Yes, it is ready. Yes, it is ready. Put that for her. Put some of this ketchup and mayo. Put it on both sides. Put it on both sides. Put these tomatoes. Put some tomatoes. Ooh, this smells so good. I'm going to put some of this meat. Put some of this meat for her. All right, let me get my sauce, my cheese sauce. Yeah, I didn't think that this would work. Yeah, I made my own mayo, yes. Yes, I make my own mayo. Put this cheese sauce for her. Put that right there so she could try that. All right, I'm going to put that on top. Ooh, she going to go crazy. She going to go crazy. She going to go crazy. She going to go crazy, guys. Put that right there. Yes, for real, guys. We are, guys, queen, yes. Tora! I'm late. How is everybody? Tora, I was just talking about you. Tora, guys, is here. Tora Helms, she sells soap, guys. Please check out her channel. Guys, if each and every one of you can go and follow each other, that would be dope. All right. Miss Tora. Tora, if you ever see anybody acting up, you could kick them out. That's how we do over here. That's how we do. Tora, you missed it. I made... I'll be right back. Let me bring this to Trish. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So that is it. I'm getting off. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I got to go clean up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, 4 p.m. Standard Times. I'll be playing some video games. Oh, she just finished? Oh, man. Tora, how you feel? I know you wasn't feeling good and stuff like that. How you feel? This is good. I don't know if she says so. Let me see. Yes, thank you. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that like button if you didn't. And guys, I have membership. If you sign up for membership, you can see behind the scenes of what I go through and get a lot of perks. All right, guys. Thank you so much, family. Each and every one of you, I love y'all so much. Peace. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.